There we go. That took a little convincing. Apparently, didn't like the way I was setting up my screen. Hopefully, you've read all the stuff at the beginning. But let's before we get into that, just say welcome to our auction. And it is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024, and we probably going to go to about 10:30 time. I'm not sure it's going to go the full 2 hours. We'll see. Hopefully you saw the preview. If not, that's all right. You will just be surprised what we show. And if you're not familiar with us, we're up in the northwest corner of Vermont, outside of away from the Burlington, in the same county as the city of Burlington, a little bit outside the city. We're very rural. And we're experiencing what I call the dawn of winter. It's starting to be cold. I think it's in the 20s tonight, so it was in the 40s. It got up to 40 something today, I think. Warm enough to walk. We went out walking the dog, so albeit in a bit cold wind, but we're not used to that. We're used to that, so. But it was a good day. It was nice and sunny. We've had some rain and no snow. There's a little bit on top of the mountain, the very high mountain peaks, but that's pretty much it right now. And let's see, I think I'm pretty well caught up on everybody for stuff that needs to be shipped out except for one person, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully I'll get stuff out more quickly. For those that also haven't been on my channel for a little while, I've started working part-time mornings, Mondays and Fridays, so it's one of the reasons I'm going a little earlier than I was starting at 9. Now I'm starting at 8:30. So hopefully it's not too much of an inconvenience for you folks out there. I know I keep saying this. I am planning to do some kind of Christmas thing. I'll try again maybe for this Sunday if I can make it work. Kind of depends on how things fall over the weekend here. So we'll see. Okay, so let's get into I'm having some glitches with my internet tonight, so I apologize for that. I'm usually hardwired in with my computer, but because I'm working, my other computer now for work is hardwired, and the other one is this computer is running on Wi-Fi. Although I have good Wi-Fi here, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. Anyway, okay, so if you're new, please email me. The email's across the bottom of the screen there, but I can put it in the chat if you need to. It's galantgj@yahoo.com, and I need your real name if it's not the same as your YouTube name. I need your shipping address and your PayPal information. I have been making exceptions for folks that don't have PayPal, so please let me know in the email what the alternative is. I can do Zelle as of last week. I can do Cash App, and I can do what's the other one? Venmo. So not just PayPal. But, anyway, so all of those are available. Anyway, you see, so I invoice through PayPal normally though, and then I will ship through using Pirate Ship, which I highly recommend even if you're not a person like myself who is shipping things out. If you're just sending stuff to family, it's free. You just need a computer and a printer, and you print out your own shipping labels. You walk out to the post office or UPS, whichever comes out to be the cheapest, which lately has been UPS for a lot of stuff. You walk in there, hand them the package, and walk out. And even in UPS, they have self-check-in now. You scan your own package and you leave it there with them, and you can even print out a receipt. So biddings, I usually do bidding in $1 increments. So there goes my screen again. And after $10, I ask you to go to $2 increments or more. And once I post the sold in the chat for that item, it's the bidding stopped. But sometimes I have multiple items. I'm not sure if I'm doing that tonight. I may not be. We'll see. I think we will be maybe on some. I have more scarves for those who have been watching. I think this will be the last batch of scarves during this. But those are probably the only item type being multiple choice. And then let me see. And if it's gold or silver, I try to test it if I have time. My time now has been a little more demanding, So I try to test things. I do have a couple items that are both silver and gold tonight, and so I can't. I will tell you if I've tested it or not, or at least how reliable I feel the markings are and things like that. Let me think. Is there anything else? Well, I guess that should be about it. But anyway, so hello to out there in the world, and let's get started. Switch cameras. I pardon the mess behind me. You know, for those that watch me, you know this is where I store everything as well as where I do the auctions. So it's a mess. But let me switch cameras to my table. No, okay. I will start out with a book tonight. What happened? There was my screen again. I'm hoping it's not you. I'm hoping it's just me. Okay. So we got the Wizard of Oz book. Obviously not the original. It's a soft cover by Frank Baum. I think this was printed fairly, well, I say within the last 20 years, I think. And pictures by W. Denslow. And this was 1987. So it does have some drawings in it, which you can see as I'm flipping through here. It's in good shape. It's got a little bit of wear on the corners of the binding, but other than that, in very good condition. So let me type this in. Wizard of Oz book. Started at 5. I don't know why is it doing this to me. Let's try it again. Wizard of Oz book. Start the bids at $5. I think. Did I say $5? And if it's the only item you buy, of course I can ship it book rate, which is sometimes cheaper, sometimes not. So sometimes shipping it in just a plastic bag, padded plastic bag is cheaper than media rate. So you never know. But you'll get the best deal I can get you. That's the Wizard of Oz book, and there's been an interesting story floating around on Facebook. I've seen it a couple times now about the jacket that the wizard is wearing when you see him, the original, not when he's the wizard, but when he's the sales guy, and professor. I think they call him professor. And he's wearing this kind of a very nice but tattered old coat. The story goes that when they found it in a secondhand store, and when they looked inside, it had Frank Baum's name in it, and supposedly was confirmed and all stuff. But when I checked out the story, it's sort of legend but not confirmed kind of thing. But there's a lot of interesting trivia about that movie. Some of which I heard and some of which I hadn't. When I started looking into the story about whether the coat was really real or not. But anyway, alrighty. Well, yeah, I'm having some difficulty. It says my connection is unstable. Let's see if we can boost that a little bit somehow. Let me just reposition my computer and see if that helps. Well, it doesn't show a strong signal here. Maybe just where I'm located here. Let's see here. Give me a second. I'm going to move my cable in and plug it in, because I think what's happening is I'm going to lose the signal altogether here. And it will automatically switch, but I shouldn't lose anything. I can hear my computer complaining. Let's see if that fixes it. There. Oh, quit complaining. Okay. Let's see if that shouldn't be on hang on a second. Let me just make sure I'm really connected to Ethernet. Huh. Okay. It says it is, but I'm not sure I believe it. Because it still shows me up here that I'm connected. Okay. Well, we'll see. Hopefully this will keep it stable. We'll see. All right. Well, we're going to pass on the book. Sorry. I want to make sure we're doing things. We're not having any issues here. All right. Well, I got another book coming to pop up here real quick, and then we'll get into some of this other stuff in the preview shortly. Let me just get through these couple of books and see if there's any interest in them. I've got 3 altogether, and then we'll get into some jewelry. I've got this one, Peter and the Wolf. And this one's kind of interesting. This is relatively new, and it's got a CD in with it. I can't see it on the camera. Comes with a CD. It says "Story Music" by Sergei Prokofiev. Yeah, I'll pronounce it right. The book originally went for $20, and it's called Peter and the Wolf. And it's all fully illustrated, as you can see. And I don't know what year this came out. I'm trying to find it. It isn't on the inside. It's not on the dust. So I'll go through the back here. 2004. I think it'd be fairly recent with the music and story in there. So, let's start this one at $5 also. If there's any interest at all. And if not, we will move on to another book, and then we will start throwing some other things out there and see what you think. I don't see anybody interested in Peter and the Wolf. It's a fully orchestrated and narrated CD illustrated by Peter Malone. All right, we will pass on that and go to the other book, and then we'll call it. So I've got this one here. You see, God Prayers for Young Children. I'm just going to call this the Prayers book. We'll start this one at $4. And this is illustrated also by Bill Duca. And this one came out, I think, in 1990 something. 1990. There is a somebody wrote in here was a dedication in 1992 to a child. And this book came out in 1994. Although the date 1992 on here, which is kind of confusing to me. And it was originally in a church library. As you can see, some of the illustrations. And some of the prayers in here. And you can get references of Bible verse there in the blue. So, any interest in the prayer book for children? Okay. Alrighty, we'll pass on that. And thank you for joining, whoever's out there. It's kind of quiet in the chat, so that's okay. I understand you're just lurking, you know. So just to give you an idea, this is some of the stuff we're going to be doing. So let's start with something. Let's see. Let's go with this. Christmas is coming. As I say, I got my Christmas show coming up, but that won't be tonight. But we will do some limited Christmas stuff tonight. This is a vintage Christmas pin. You see Santa's riding a car. And it just says season's greeting there, but it's just you can see the pin backing there on it. And there, I don't know if there's a name. I never even pulled this off the card to see if there's something written on it, or the manufacturer's name or signed or anything like that. I don't care. Here's the back. I don't see anything. I took it off the card so you can see it better. Call this the Santa. Car vintage pin. This is actually, I found one just like this, and it goes for a lot more than I expected actually. So I'm going to start this one at $7. And that is way less than what I was seeing them going for. Let me give you, just to put it in my hand so you get an idea of size here too. So not a large thing. It's maybe 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches in size. But it's in excellent condition. I don't see any chipped paint or anything. Actually, he's riding a little car. It looks like golf clubs behind him, I think. That's what that is. And there's the back. You can see the type of pin there is on here. It's not your usual pin. It's got to push down and pull it up. So it gives you an idea of the vintage. Ow, just took myself. Okay. These are some of the items this is one of the items that was in the preview. Alrighty. What's next? Oh yeah. This is in the background. Let me get this on the board while I leave that up there for a minute. And this item came from the estate that I'm trying to sell some stuff for. So I believe. There you go. I'll hold it there. I probably have shown this one before in maybe we'll pass on this. Probably have shown this one before in past auction. As I don't always keep good track of which ones I've shown from this estate, but let's set this guy up and bring the camera up. And so it's a combination of these larger beads, and they have a silver tone end cap like on them, then the white stimulated white pearl there, and then these I don't think those are hematite. They look like hematite, but I don't think they are. They're not cold to the touch. The interesting thing is these large things are very cold to the touch, so they may be glass, not acrylic. And the type of clasp on this is a very nice toggle clasp. No name that I could find on it for a manufacturer. The tag you see here, this is my inventory tag. I keep track of that. Hey, Cassandra. So this, what am I going to call this? I'm just going to call this a black and white necklace. And I will start this at $9. If there's any interest. So, you'll keep forgetting. I've been meaning to do this when I do this, and here we go. To kind of show it better. Let me check this on my list here. Things are well where you are, Cassandra. I know you're a lot warmer there than we are. It is. The last time I looked tonight, I think it was about 30 degrees out. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to take care of something that was going to fall on here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, raining. Well, raining. See, if it was anything it was going to be doing here, it would be snowing right now. It's cold enough. There is snow on the mountain peak. I can. When I look up from our home, we can see Mount Mansfield, which is the highest peak in Vermont, and it's white, but it's not. There's some whiteness up there, but it's not a lot. Not a lot. So, but we did get some rain earlier this week. We thought it was supposed to snow actually, but it warmed up a little bit. So, all right, we're no interest in the necklace. We will pass on that. I think I'll leave that. No, I'll switch. Yeah, we'll just switch to a pair of earrings here. I don't know if anybody out there's a Pisces, but I have a pair, or maybe you want to give these as a gift. These are Pisces earrings. Yeah, loosen this up here and bring it down. And bring this up where it belongs. There we go. We'll get this out of the way. Let me hide this. Pisces. Sorry, I gotta move things around here. And see if I can spell Pisces correctly. Apparently not. I thought I was spelling it right. We'll start these at $3. How's that? You know anybody who's a Pisces? I'll bring them up close here just so you can see better. I know that does not show up really well there, and it gives you also an idea of size against my finger. They may be pewter. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of tarnish on the shepherd's hook. So those could be a silver plate or silver. I don't know if they are either or, but that is a Pisces earring. Here's the other one. And back. So they're like, some earrings when you see the front is just that and the back is just flat. But these aren't. These are three-dimensional. These are a front and a back that match the image, which is kind of nice. Indication of some decent quality. Isn't just okay. This goes up for a minute while I. So what's next? I have some interesting things tonight, I have to say. Some weird, strange, and wonderful, I guess. Is what. They do have one music box. I think I've shown this one before, though, but it's getting closer to Christmas, so I figure it's a good time to show it. So maybe we'll do that next. Cool earrings. Sagittarius. Yeah, I actually had what was the other one I had? Was it Libra? I think it was Libra, the other one I had. All right, we'll pass. And we'll put those away. We'll do the music box. Okay, it's in the original box. It is a fine bisque porcelain music box. I'll take it out. You can see the original price was $25. So I'm going to call this a Bear music box. We'll start this at $8. I think that's what I wanted. Yep. Let me mark down the Pisces so I know I showed those. Let me take it out of the box. The box is a little beat up, but not too bad. It's kind of worn around the edges. Still need some bubble wrap. You can hear it still plays. I don't remember what it plays. I know I've had it out of the box before. I just don't remember what it plays. Looking at the bottom, see what it says here. Here's the brand name in there somewhere. Something 1982 it says on the bottom. Oh, pardon the dirt, because I did not clean it up. It's a little dirty. Oh, it plays White Christmas. I see Cassandra at 8. So we'll say going once. Going twice. I'll try and clean up a little bit, Cassandra, before I put it back in the box. I got some very gentle cleaning here. Last call. Sold to Cassandra for $8. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll let it play out. I don't like to wrap it up and then put it in the box while it's still trying to play. It's not good for the mechanism. So you might hear the music for a bit in the background. Okay, thank you, thank you. All righty. Well, let's try. Oh, I've got lots of these pins. I guess I should show another one. This one isn't labeled. It's a simple little gold tone pin, snowman, Christmas or holiday oriented. Looks like an enamel kind of a finish. And brooch. I guess I'm supposed to be calling this one a brooch. So we're going to call this the snowman brooch. And we'll start this one at $5. If there's any interest. Short back here. You can see the back's got a style of pin there is on that. That kind with the that you spin, the go around. And you can see the pin looks like it's about 2.5 inches across, I would say. Yeah, about 2.5 inches across. Get the light so it's not glaring. There we go. I know it's popular nowadays, I guess, for kids putting pins and brooches on their backpacks. And with the Christmas season coming, maybe this is something that who maybe doesn't celebrate Christmas, and well, it's got a Christmas tree in it. So I guess kind of depends if you want to call it a holiday tree instead of a Christmas tree. Anyway, and while that is up there, let's see what we can bring up after that. Oh yes, we should do this. This is one that came from the estate also, that I'm going to show next. I know I'm going a little quick today, I think, or maybe I'm not, I don't know. But like I said, I have to get up in the morning to go to work. So try and get through things, not too quickly, we'll give you time. I said, let's see the card pin. Oh, sure, Lynn. 5 is fine. Yes, I'll take 5 for that. Let me write it down, and then while I'm doing this. Santa car pin, $5 to Lynn. Write it down. And let me write down, let me just post it in the chat here. Sold Santa car pin to Lynn for $5. Not card, but you know what I meant. So, and we go back to the brooch, and we'll pass on that. And I don't know what the lag's like tonight. I didn't measure it. I'm assuming it's in the usual 7 to 10 second range. You're welcome. You're welcome, and thank you for your purchase. Okay, we'll pass on this little guy and take that off the screen. Now, I was just trying to set up this necklace so I can put it on the board here. Just to show you, this necklace has this old style type barrel connector, which is what I'm trying to put together here. My fingers, my arthritis is acting up today because of the cold weather. So sometimes I struggle a little bit with these things. But okay, so I think this necklace is from the estate. So I'm pretty sure it's somewhat vintage. And I think this is what they call freshwater pearl. And I don't know what the pinkish is black with beads here. There's this pink kind of almost a coral kind of a finish here. I'm not going to call it coral because I don't know if it's coral or not. It doesn't feel cold to me. And these sort of look like freshwater pearls, but they may not be. They may just be acrylic. They feel cold. It's hard to tell. Really hard to tell. There's no name on it or anything. So I'm just going to call these, I'm just going to call this the white and pink necklace. And this is vintage. And I'm going to start this at $9. No, there goes my screen again. Every once in a while, it just blanks out. Hope that's not happening to you guys. Okay, let me show this up closer. Like I said, there's the clasp. So I could not find any kind of a manufacturer. You can see it's kind of a three-stranded. See, it's 3 strands. I'm just going to get on the camera here. 3 strands woven, and then the gold tone beads and the black and the coral type beads or chips, and that's what it is all the way around. I'm calling it. My name isn't necessarily what it. I'm trying to just put something descriptive down so when I have it on my little piece of paper here that I know which one I'm talking about. But like I say, I know this came from the estate. The woman had this. She passed away a number of years ago, and her godson, I think, is the one that's been dealing with the estate. Is have asked me to help with him with this. So see if there's any interest in this. If not, it'll end up on some online auction possibly. It is pretty. Like I said, to me, these look like freshwater pearl kind of a shape to them, and these sort of look like coral chips, but I don't think that's what they are. They're definitely a good simulation of them. And I kind of look washed out. Let me pull my camera, my big intense light away from it. Oh, now I gotta wait for my screen to come back. My screen just died again. So you can see the color a little bit better there without the intense light on it. But anyway, how you want that for 9, Cassandra? Okay, yeah. So you're going once, going twice. Last call. my soul. Or $9. Okay, you write your name down. Put your name on the bag it's in. I gotta go. Also, give me a second here. Bang. Set that over here. Oh. Okay. I'm going to put something up for you guys to look at while I take care of the other piece that was sold to Lynn, just to make sure I get that set aside. This is a really interesting pin. I'm going to see if I can put it against this box here. Let me make it show. There we go. So this is a commemorative pin of a stamp. It was from Women in Military Service. I can't read the fine print, but it was a stamp that came out. And often when they do these stamps, they also make a commemorative pin that goes with it. And you can see this is still in the original packaging. Let's see if it has the patent number on the back. Just says USPS trademarks, licensed to Winco International. That's who makes the pin for them. It doesn't say. I'd have to look it up. Oops, let me get the glare off of that. There we go. So, and what did I want for the commemorative stamp pin? Oh my. $6 start. And let me take care of the Santa pin for Lynn. Put her name on that, on the bag. Yeah, it's not on. Okay. 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 So, you say it's in the original packaging. You kind of almost read that little tiny print on the bottom. Oh, let's see. Different Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, Army, Navy, and it doesn't have a year on it. Or if it does, I can't. Oh, it says it's a 30. It was a 32-cent stamp. So that kind of tells you how long ago it was. But it is still in the original packaging. There's the writing on the back of the company that makes it for them. Made in the USA. Anybody collects pins like that? It's a good one. Okay. All right. Trying to get things set up for the next items here. Okay, we'll pass on that. How about this? I think this is, yeah. I think this is just glass. It's a stone, but I don't recognize what kind of stone it is. Let me bring the light back around so you can see it better. There we go. I don't know. You see, I was thinking originally it was glass, but then I looked at it more closely because it's very, very cold to the touch. And I'm thinking it might be some type of stone. It's just there's too many conclusions in it. So we're just going to call this a green stone bracelet. Oh, I didn't even have this on my list. We'll start it at $5. It is a elastic type, stretchable. It's got a pretty heavy core in it. A little greenish colored core to go with stone. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so we'll put that up there. Okay. I'm just lining things up here so I don't have to keep spending time. Okay, Sandra, I see you at 5. We'll get a better look at that. So it goes, you can see I'm large hands, but it does go around my fingers pretty well. Okay, so going once, going twice. Oops. Last call. So to Cassandra for $5. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Put that and write that down. Right. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome, Cassandra. Thank you. All right. No, can't do that one. Can't do that one. I don't usually try to put these in an auction too often, but these came from the estate also. I guess maybe they belong to her husband or something. I don't know, but they're and I'll get them better on a picture. Again, these are green also, greenish in color and gold tone. But these are they're stamped West Germany cufflinks. And we'll start these at $5. Still, there are people that still use cufflinks, and I'm gonna get it on camera closer so you can see the color better. Let's see if we can pull out. Wait, there we go. That shows the color nicely. It is more green brown, greenish brown, I guess you kind of say, and a gold tone, and they are marked on the back. Very, very faintly there, but I think if I can hold it right. That's where it says West Germany, right below the thing there. There we go. Sort of showing it there. But they're an excellent shade. There's no other markings on them. I don't think they're gold. I think just gold tone. They're not that heavy. But anyway, that's there. And I'll switch to another necklace. And then we'll switch to something different. There. Okay. All right. We'll pass on those. So there are people out there looking for them sometimes. So, all right, let's put the camera up and over. We have a nice little delicate necklace. And this marked 925 Italy. Oh. I did not test it. Oops, I can type properly too. Oh, doesn't like that I didn't italicize it. I mean, didn't capitalize Italy. We'll start this one at 9. Now, I'm fairly confident that this is silver. And it's your standard connection there. And that little tag next to the latch, there's where it says, here's where it's marked. You probably can't read that on camera, but you probably tell there's something written there. That's where it's marked 925 Italy. Very delicate little chain. So it's just a couple of simple little beads on it. I didn't get the length. I should tell you the length. Down to the Y, it is 16-inch, which is what I would have guessed. It does need to be cleaned a little bit. There's some tarnish. Here's the usual regular cream cleaner for silver, which is what we use. It just ran out, otherwise I would have tried to clean this up. But if there's any interest in that, okay, that's straight. Try to anyway. You get the idea. Excuse me. Okay. No interest in that. Okay. We'll pass on that nice delicate necklace. And this, they've been hanging back there for a while. The scarves. Let me bring the camera up and show you what we've got. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 scarves up there. I have this black one that's kind of it's quite long actually. So I'll show you. It's got the fringes on the end. Don't see a name or any kind of a thing on it that tells you what the material is, but I'm going to assume it's polyester. And there's this orangey one here. I call it orangey. It's more of a not orange. It's kind of a rose, maybe. I'm hoping the camera shows the color better than I'm describing it. No name on that either. But as you can see, it's quite light and filmy. Then this one is really hefty. And to me, it's more like a stole than a scarf, if you know what I mean. And I didn't see any on this one either, I don't think. Let me flip it around here. So that's actually the color. It is a little difference in color on one side versus the other. Quite colorful. I don't see a name on it anywhere. And then this plain, simple little white one, very thin little thing. More decorative than warmth, that's for sure. So, if there's any interest in any of the scarves, $4 each for choice. And what I would say is just call it 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first one, second one, and the third one, and fourth one that I showed. If there's any interest. animated. So this stove is just huge. You fold that in half. So there's the four of them. So the one on each end, the black one and the white one, are more decorative, I think, and warmth. This one actually provides some bit of a covering. This was definitely a heavier material. It would definitely provide some type of covering as well, if there's any interest. Cassandra would like number 3, the multicolored one. All righty. Thank you, Cassandra. Set that over here with your other stuff. And no interest in the others, so we'll pass. And that's okay. Oh, I didn't even see it had a fifth one. Just a tiny little white thing. This one actually has a tag on it. It says 100% polyester made in India. And it's just a simple little white, very thin. Anybody interested in that, just let me know. Chat. Well, otherwise, I'm going to take these out of the way. Okay. Okay, Cassandra, I'll do that. Thank you for coming tonight. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, let's see here. What is going to be next? Let's go back to some Christmassy earrings here. Bring the camera down. And this way. And some cute little angel earrings, post earrings. And let's get rid of this screen. Okay. We'll start these at, where are they on there? Oh yeah, that's right. These are the angels and holly. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. We'll start these at $8. That was my screen again. So these are a little the angels holding a little bit of holly. Yeah, sorry. Get on camera right up here. See the little dangly piece that's hanging there from the angel's hand. There's a holly. Aye. There's the back. So you see what they look like. There. Yeah, let's try to show it. So there we go. Try to get the colors to show nicely. So you can see there's some green and there's some gold and there's some red and silver. Like I said, I didn't see any markings on this, on either one of them. Any interest in those? I did see these. I did comp these. These surprising. It always surprises me when I look these things up and I say, really? I don't think they're worth what they have them out there for. But so I don't ask that much. Okay. While you're looking, perusing those, let me set up them. Oh, these are interesting. Okay. trying to set things up here, so you bear with me. Okay. No interest in the angel earrings. We'll pass on those. And switch to a necklace. I may have shown this one before. It looks from, to me, when I see these, I'm like, didn't I show this before? I may have. I don't remember. It's got a silver tone necklace, a short necklace. Let me measure it before I put it up there. I think it's only like 16, maybe even shorter. So 14. So I want to show it just right here. So, okay. So this necklace is a silver tone, and it's got a teardrop. This is just, I think it's just acrylic, and I think all the beads are just acrylic as well. See, they want to make it look like they're diamonds or crystals or whatever in the length of the necklace. It has this is really old too. See the style of clasp it is? That kind of a latch clasp. And if I can get this to hang right, it kind of does show some nicely. I think I latched it wrong. But anyway. Teardrop necklace. Oh, I'm not going to ask much for this. $4. If there's any interest in it. I think, Lynn, you were asking about pearls, and I did dig out some. I don't have any that are, I don't think I have any that are real pearls. They look like pearls, but they're not pearls, if you know what I mean. Oh. I just found a matching bracelet to the necklace I showed earlier. Huh. You know. Again, there's stuff in the States drives me crazy. All right. Pass on this. And this is an item from the estate. This one wasn't just put up there. It was from the estate. This one definitely comes from the estate. Look at this clasp. It's got a little cameo on the clasp. And these are very cold to the touch. I'm not sure what they are though. They're not pearls. They're a stone of some sort. Maybe moonstone? I don't know. It's quite long. I'm going to say 18. Yeah, 18, almost 20. And so it's a double strand that hangs like so. Back it up here so you can see it better. Put the camera down. Just to hang on the board more appropriately. There we go. There we go. I don't know what I hadn't planned on showing this one, so I'm going to wing it here. It's a double strand stone, don't know what kind, necklace. We'll start this at $9. How's that sound? So they're not pearls. Oh, I think cold. Yeah, definitely cold to the touch. And you can see this when I move them, the kind of a shimmer to it. Oh, if there's any interest in that, Off camera here. I was trying to find just a plain simulated pearl one. I thought I had one in here. No, it's not. This is the box of stuff I'm going through. Alrighty, well, we'll pass on that. Excuse me. I'm drinking enough water, yes. All right. Let's go to another pin. Oh yeah, this one here is Avon pen. Really cool. Put the camera down. So this is an Avon pen. It's marked Avon and Smithsonian on the back. It says Smithsonian here, and right below that it says Avon. Don't think I can get that. I think the glare is going to kill to try and read that. You get the idea. And so this is a pin. It's worn, I'm assuming, like this. Let me bring the camera back up here for a second so I can hang it properly, if it'll focus. There, with the bell and the holly and the angel, I guess it's supposed to be an angel. So, so the Avon pin. It's marked Smithsonian, which I've told you, but I'm not going to put that in the chat. $8 start on this one. Oops. Let's get that. Let's try that again. Avon. Pin. Starting bid. $8. Didn't let go of the shift key. Again, you can see it's pretty sizable, actually. Probably almost 3 inches. That's that total. 2.5. Another pretty Avon Christmas pin or brooch, depending how you want to consider that. I would call it a pin, I guess. I don't know. There's the back. Like I said, it's marked Smithsonian here and Avon right below that. Not sure if it was some kind of commemorative thing that Avon did or what, but there it is. Okay. I will pass on that. Watch what I'm dropping here. All right. We'll go to another vintage necklace. If I can get it set the way I want here on the board. I think it's going to be 16 again. Yep. This is a set, and so passing on that, and I'll bring it up. And this is a really, really pretty necklace and bracelet set. And I'll show. I'm double checking. I'm pretty sure there's no markings on this. One that I can find anyway. On that one, it's a there's the clasp. This is a 6 strands. These are acrylic. These are not stone. The black bead and the gold. Let me show you up closer on the camera. So you get the little gold beads in between each bead, bigger, larger bead, and black beads as well. And then they have this one full pearl thing kind of at the clasp. And I think for that set, I was going to say $12. So start at 12. And so this is the bracelet, and the bracelet is 3 strands, matching obviously pattern to the bracelet. So let me to the necklace. Let me get that better on there on screen. There we go. See how it hangs? Okay. No interest in that. Pass. Oop, I never put up what that was. I still had the Avon thing up there. Sorry for that. All right. That bag. Okay. Earrings. How about some sterling earrings? I looked these up. These are crazy. Of course, they're really heavy too. So they're marked sterling right there on the bottom. You can barely make that out where it says it. It's a little indentation there at the bottom. So let me bring the camera down so you can see it. Yeah, well, that's good. Shows them nicely. And I did find these when I looked these up a while ago, and they are worth, to me, to start with, $15. That's a lot of silver in there. Ah, come on now. Cooperate, computer. My screen keeps blanking out every once in a while. Kind of weird. So there you can see how they are, and then here's the piece where they're post style earring. You can see if we can get that 95 to show up nicely. That's a lot of silver on there. There, that shows it nicely. I don't know if that's a gold plating on there or not. There's no marking indicated, and I didn't get a chance to test it. It wouldn't surprise me, but when I look these up, they go for considerably more than what I'm asking when I comp them. So we'll see if there's any interest in those. Yeah. Oh, okay. No interest in the earrings and silver earrings. So we'll pass on those. And how about a Santa pin? Santa looks like I think he's supposed to be riding on a sleigh. I didn't quite figure that one out. Anyway, but this is also another vintage pin. Watch, it'll stick myself. Pin back is where it belongs. There, where I stick myself with it. Well, there's the back, obviously. There's the front. We'll start with him at $5 also. I'm going to call him Santa. It looks like he's on one of those round sleigh, not sleighs, but I mean, Oh my gosh. I can't remember the name of it anymore. But we'll just say we'll call this a Santa on white. Starting with $5. And I don't see anybody interested in this right now. Of course, I always tell people, if you watch my things later on, you can always send me a note if you're interested. Something that did not sell. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a night pretty soon here. So I have another Santa pen right here, just like it. Also $5. That one's a vintage one. You can tell it's got a little bit of crazing. Here's the back. And nobody out there interested in that one either, probably. So we're going to pass on that. But like I say, this Christmas sale I'm hoping to come up with. Okay, well, next to the last item. 2 more items left. I've got this is a set of, and I'm going to show it like this because it's a set. Let me bring the camera up. This is what they call liquid silver. Get that out of the way. And I got to read this. This is liquid silver necklace and bracelet. It's Native American blue and blue-green beads on sterling silver. And so I'll call this liquid silver set. I'm going to start it at $14. I'll bring it up close. You can see barrel connector on it and the beads. And then this is the necklace. Same deal. Barrel connector. And the beads. So I think this is like 14 or 15. It's not long. Almost 16. So it would hang like so. And the bracelet would look like that. Any interest in the liquid silver? It's a Native American set. They call it liquid silver. What it is these little silver tube pieces. It's all individual little. I don't know if you can see the hinges. There you go. That shows it now. Shows it why it's called. So it's all little silver pieces, like so. And I think I even have Morning Sun's the name of the. So it even has the Albuquerque, New Mexico. If not, then we'll pass on that and put that away. And I got one last piece I want to show. Oh, two more things. I'm sorry. I forgot the other one. It was in the preview too, so I should show it. So let me get this out of the way. And we have this Victoria's Secret bag. That was in the preview. Let me open it up here so we can see it better. Oh, come on now. Hang on, let me just stuff something in it so it doesn't want to collapse on me here. Just put a little weight in it so it'll stay standing up. What I'm doing is I'm just putting the scars in it. There. That works. Almost. Okay. Bring the camera up. There you go. So, Victoria's Secret tote. What did she say? We should ask for this. $8 third, I think is what we're gonna go with. Oh, the vintage liquid silver set. Okay, Lynn, I'll write your name down right now. Put sold in the chat so it's official. Yeah, before I put this up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And so now, where were we? Victoria's Secret. Tote. Oh, I think I said $8. That's what I was saying out loud. I did comp this one. I was surprised. I should indicate to tell you that it still has the tag on it. There's the Victoria's Secret tag. There's the back of it. And if you see what it says comparable value is, $85. I don't know if I believe that, but it says Victoria's Secret on the it's pink on the inside. Victoria's Secret. The sexiest on earth, it says. Underneath that. And this thing's big. Yeah. Measurements here. Let's see. Looks like 14 inches tall and 16 inches across. And the base is another almost 6 inches, 5.5 inches. So, any interest in silver, of course, on the outside, and I can't remember her name, but here's the handle. It's on front and back. Why am I going like I should know who that is, and I don't know. It says supermodel in the writing there. Okay. Let's try and make that out. No, interesting supermodel bag. Okay. And we'll show one final necklace. As soon as I find my board. This one is magnetic. And it has these really cool beads on them. And these, the black ones, are magnetite. They stick to each other. So there isn't a hook on these. These are magnetic. So this is 30 inches long. So you can wear it like that, or you can double it up. And shorten it up like that. or even shorten it up even more and just double the whole thing right up and make it more like a choker. But it is magnetic. See, I can do whatever I want with it. I can make it a Y necklace. It's pretty cool. And these beads are really, really cool. They're like a cloisonne bead, sort of, but not quite. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to call. Oh, I'm going to pass on the Victoria's Secret thing. Magnetic bead necklace. Oh, let's start this at $9 also. How's that sound? So these little beads, these are a combination of there's some green and clear beads in between the hematite beads, and then there's some silver in there as well, silver tone, I should say. Anyway, this came from the estate also, so just trying to, yeah. Magnets are giving me some grief here. Yeah. Alrighty, well, we're going to pass on that. I think that was it for tonight. Unless the only thing I had left, and I don't think there's anybody out there that generally watches for these things from me, but I have some collector's cards. So let's pass on that. Did I pass on that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Take that out of there and put the other stuff. And so I have these. I don't know if anybody's interested, but these are Hall of Fame U.S. Olympic cards. And these are from, I think they're all dated from 1991. Yeah, they're all 1991. There are a bunch of duplicates in here, I'm telling you, right up front. Here's Jesse Owens. There's 1, 2, 3 of him. There's Al Oder from Athletics. There's Raphael Johnson, John Sherlander, Eddie Egan, Bill Toomey. I thought I saw the skater, Piggy Fleming here somewhere. Glenn Davis, Eric Heiden, Tenley Albright, figure skating. There's another figure skater. Mel Shepard. Let's say there's a bunch of duplicates. Men's basketball from 1964. The 1980, the U.S. Olympic team that beat Russia. There's a bunch of duplicates there. Jim McKay, a bunch of announcers and stuff. Calhoun, so on and so forth. There's not a complete set here, but it's just a random bunch of Hall of Fame folks. And if anybody's interested, I would start this at $10. Like I say, just a few of these cards, I know you get your money back. There's Jesse Owens probably, and a few of the others. I can't think. I didn't even come across it when I was going through these, but I think it was Peggy Fleming. I can't find her. And, also the men's 1980 men's Olympic team. There's a couple different ones of them in here. And some of these go way back, obviously, with Jesse Owens. Duke Kahanamoku. I'm assuming from the name, he's from Hawaii. Yep. Huh. I swear I saw her in here. Or something like that. The famous skater. I can't think of her name. I thought it was Pink Floyd. Johnny Weissmuller. Wow, that's cool. I don't know if you guys remember him as from the old movies. Peggy Fine, here he is. So, didn't know if anybody's interested in that kind of stuff. But I pulled it out there. Anybody watching? That's what they are. You wouldn't believe how many sports cards, collector cards I've got. All kinds of things. Football, basketball, hockey, baseball. And I've got stuff from TV series and Star Wars and Star Trek. Oh, goodness. You wouldn't believe it. At some point, one of these days, I'll have a sale. Maybe just sign cards. I don't know. Anyway, all right. We'll pass on that. I'm going to call it a night. Like I said, I got to get up for work in the morning, and I pretty much went through everything much faster than I thought I would. Actually. And I think I covered everything that was in the preview. I know I did. So, pretty much. So, we will say thank you to everybody, and have a good night's rest. And I will be back next Wednesday, Lord willing. And won't make it red. Write that off the screen. There we go. And like I said, if I can pull it off Sunday night or Sunday evening, I should say, probably after 5 or 6 o'clock, I will try and do a Christmas show, all Christmas. I've done some tonight, a few things, and we'll see how it goes. But I will leave it at that. And if there's something else that people are interested in, let me know. I have quite a collection of things. I don't usually. I've shown some toys in the past and comic books and maybe even a couple of vinyl albums, but and I have a ton of artwork, just a ton. So and mugs and clothing and you name it, I got it. There isn't much I don't have. Well, electronics. I have lots of electronics, but you even have a guitar. If somebody wants to sell, buy a guitar. Shipping will be a little on the crazy side, but all right. You all have a good night, and we'll see you, if not Sunday, at least Wednesday next week. Thanks for everything. Appreciate it.